A few months ago, we got to relive the first ever Fortnite live event in the OG mode, being the Fortnite rocket launch event. It was confirmed that every single event ever in Fortnite is going to get replayed, and the next one is actually going to be happening in just a few hours from now. This is, of course, the second event ever, being Kevin the Cube spawning in through the lightning. This event is so iconic because it's when we first got introduced to Kevin the Cube and the entire last reality. And after Kevin spawns, he actually rolls around the map for a few weeks before he actually has a second live event with him sinking into Loot Lake and turning the water across the whole PY bounty. Even though the first part of the event is happening tomorrow, we actually have some things changing, and it won't play out exactly how it did before, but we've shown you the full event in today's video. But before I start, I want to say to make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of the daily Fortnite leaks and videos that I post. And also, if you buy anything in the Fortnite item shop, then I'd appreciate if you could use my creator code LDragon to help support me. When the OG mode was first released back in December, all our leakers told us that we were actually going to be able to relive every single OG live event, and in July at the end of OG Season 4, we actually got to replay the first ever Fortnite live event. This was the Visitor rocket launch. It was such a cool experience, but it actually confirmed that we get to relive all the other OG events as well. But we found out sadly they were going to be slightly altered, which even though it was a really good event, a lot of people were still a bit annoyed about this. Two small changes that we got were to do with the colour of the rifts. At the start of the event, we see some rift butterflies flying around us, and they were red instead of the normal blue colour, and the massive rift that rocket leaves in the sky at the end of the event was also turned red. And it has already been confirmed that these changes are following us into OG Season 5, and we're seeing them with the Kevin the Cube. Firstly, the lightning that actually spawns him in the first place, that is actually happening in-game right now. Every hour there is multiple lightning strikes on that cliff that has all the cactuses around it, which is how Kevin spawns in originally. But just like what happened with the rifts, this time instead of it being its normal Kevin the Cube purple colour, they've changed it to be red as well. So all of the lightning strikes are red, and of course Kevin the Cube is spawning in tomorrow night, and he's going to be red too. He'll be spawning in at 7 PM GMT, which is the normal live event time, and exactly 24 hours after his live event started. And of course you can see footage of all of this in the background videos. They've made it so now when you shoot him, you actually get rifted away for some reason. And after he spawns in over the coming days, we're going to see him roll around the map, and just like how in the OG days he'll leave runes around it, and instead of them being purple, you guessed it, they're going to be red this time. This is going to lead him into arriving at Loot Lake in the mid-September, where he'll dissolve into it like last time and turn it bouncy, but this time it's red instead of purple. And of course in all the background videos you can see proof of how this will look in game. It honestly looks awesome, and in my opinion it actually looks a bit better than the original, just because I prefer the colour of red. Him spawning into the map will happen at some point around the time you're watching this video, and it is definitely going to look awesome. Did you watch Kevin the Cube spawn in the game originally back in 2018? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you buy anything in the item shop, then please consider using creator code LDragon.